A general education has been defined as a curriculum aimed at imparting general knowledge and developing general intellectual capacities, in contrast to a professional, vocational, or technical curriculum. Many see this as a waste of time and money. Universities should eliminate general education courses because gen eds are redundant, gen eds are unnecessary, and gen eds can be reformed. First, gen eds are redundant. According to the Task Force on Higher Education and Society, which is made up of 14 top educators from around the world, they say that a general education is a basic grounding for all higher education students. However, many students receive this basic education and knowledge in high school. So, the classes they are being forced to take in college for their gen eds are basically refresher courses that they took in high school. So, they find these classes to be redundant and a waste of time. Also, many believe that college should be a specialized education, helping students prepare for their job in the outside world. Additionally, according to Robert Schoenberg of the Association of American Colleges and Universities, colleges are continually struggling to answer students' most asked question, why do I have to take this course? However, he says that they cannot answer this question until they have defined their own curricular intentions. However, bureaucratic and structural realities are standing up in the way of them being ever able to answer this question. So we know that gen eds are redundant. Additionally, gen eds are unnecessary. According to college researcher David Ngati, many students are being forced to sit through uninteresting classes that are completely unrelated to their major. An example he likes to use is a student who came in to study marketing, but was forced to sit through more than one semester of a world geography class. He says it's students like these that have absolutely no incentive to do well in these courses because they are completely unrelated to what they want to actually major in. Additionally, in another study Ngati did, he found that as college continues to be more expensive, students are taking more than the typical 4 years to graduate, averaging on between 5 and 6 years before they finally earn their diploma. He said this is because they spend their first 2 years taking courses that are completely unnecessary and useless for their major. So we know that gen eds are redundant and unnecessary. However, gen eds can be reformed. According to Sia Anand of the AAC&DU, reform can fall prey to the latest fad, which can make reform arbitrary and disconnected from learning. However, there is a way to reform gen eds through outcomes-based, engaged learning models. By using this model, you can integrate gen ed courses and major courses to make them both useful to the student. According to Scott Jashik, who has studied reform at George Washington University, said that at GWU they decreased the number of gen ed requirements. For example, in the College of Arts and Sciences, they decreased the number of credit requirements from 50 to 30, making the curriculum more thoughtful and less consuming for students. While we may not be able to completely eliminate gen eds, there is a way to reform them to make them more useful for students. A general education is supposed to instill a basic knowledge. High school did this for most students, who are now ready to move on with their final level of education before heading out into the real world and finding a job. Universities should eliminate general education courses because the classes are both redundant and unnecessary. Reform is reasonable for many of the general education courses.